Welcome back to Rural Roots Canada. I'm Craig Lester. We're talking a little Cowboy Up with Glenn Stewart from Fort St. John, BC. He's made the trip here to Calgary. Now you have a bit of a history with the Cowboy Up Challenge. You did fairly well last year.
Yeah, last year was the first year that they held the event, and they invited me to come down and managed to get a win out of it.
That's excellent. And now maybe just walk the listeners through what Cowboy Up is all about.
Well, I guess the first thing, easiest thing to say is it is a race, but you're given points on how well you do all the obstacles. So it's your speed is given a score. So if you're the fastest, you're going to get a little more points. But just being fast won't win the race. You have to get real smooth on your obstacles, and your horse has got to be looking soft and your turns correct, and you know the way you ride, the way you handle your reins, everything's kind of scored out there.
What did you struggle with on your last run here?
My memory. I'm pretty confident with the horse I've got here. I think I'm not worried about him at all. I don't go in there with an ounce of worry about my stud here, but all the worrying I do is about whether I'm going to remember the darn course.
It seems like your horse wanted to give you a little bit of a ribbing there for your memory.
Yeah, exactly. I think he agrees, yeah.
I guess, how do you improve on that?
My memory is what I got to improve on, but as far as the horsemanship parts go, it's a ground game, and it's on your horse. You know, you got to ride your horse. You got to do some ground stuff. More riding in these events than there is ground stuff, but there is some ground stuff, and so I just work on getting everything real solid, and I try to get it beyond what I would ever could imagine would be in one of these courses. You know, so if we get to use headgear to ride on our horses, well then at home I'd practice without headgear and see if I could do the same course without anything on their head at all. So then if I get this, well, it's pretty helpful.
Now this competition's on the grow. How many events are you going to per year?
Myself, I did the one in Calgary last year, and I did this one this year, and that's probably it for me. I don't know if I'll go to anywhere. We're putting on, we have an association that I've started, Extreme Horsemanship Canada, and I've been doing it at our ranch up in Fort St. John for 9 years, and now we're starting to take it all over Canada, and so we've probably had 4 clinics this year and a couple last year, competitions. If you get a chance to try this at home, give it a go, and if you get a chance to see it at the Stampede here, boy, come and watch.
Thank you very much for taking time to do this, Glenn.
Thank you very much.
All right, we've been talking to Glenn here at Cowboy Up at the Calgary Stampede. Until next time, I'm Craig Lester.